All right, this is a 2002 Jayco pop-up camper, and we've got the pulley system, the spring that loads this thing so it can keep from coming down. Right here, you can actually see it right there. See this little lever right there? Sorry, the focus is not good. See if I can get it into that spot. There we go. And this little pulley system right there comes up and holds it into that gear and keeps it from coming back down. The spring that holds that unfortunately is broken, and I can't figure out any way to get it out other than to remove this whole thing. So what we've done right here is I've put broomstick handles in to hold up the sides of the pop-up camper. It's on the outside, holding it up, which was allowed me to loosen this up here, keep it loose. And I've got to unbolt each one of these things. It takes two people. I have my son underneath holding the wrench. He's only 6 years old and he just took off his first nut. And we take this out, and then I've got some springs. Yeah, and we've got this really nice rusted old, right there. Well, it's not in focus. There we go. We got it out. One of the things I had to do is support this thing and push it up, and I found that if I use some broomstick handles, these are paint handles, that they're just the right size and it would hold it up. So that's what I did in order to get the tension off of the winch. All right, we ran into a bit of a snag. That last bolt that's way back there, see the nut's just sitting there on the far right side, right? Let's see if I can focus on it. The nut there, all the way down there. There's a screw hanging up there, just like it was for this one right here. The nut, the bolt was right there. The only problem is it's impossible to get to. So I had to stick my screwdriver right here and hold it, while my son held a cordless drill up there and unscrewed it. Unfortunately, it wasn't all that tight and it was able to pop right off. I'll show you on the outside where it is. So right on the back of the camper, it's right here to get your perspective. You come down here and that last bolt is tucked away right underneath. So I can get the camera in the right place. Right there, okay, so there's your perspective. There's the light coming in right there. So, and to find it, I couldn't find where it was. See it right there. This was actually tucked up in there and you couldn't see it at all. So that's where it is. There's this one there and the other one there, which I didn't need to get to. It came off by itself. It was locked in there tight enough. So that's where it is. Okay, so that was the last bolt we needed to lift this up. Hopefully it just comes right up here. It does. Not sure if we can get it all the way out though, because obviously that crank goes all the way out. I still got the crank on there, on the outside. It's up. All right, so we gotta try to get this out. There's just enough bearings, I think. Let's pull this up above this. Oh, there you go, there's the, you twist it. And there we go. Now I can get to it, find out how this spring works. It's built right into that. Right there. Let's see how it works.
Yep.
So, sorry, I realized I didn't actually show my solution. So, back in there, you might be able to see a bit of a spring right up there. That spring, I had one of these just lying around. So I just flattened this little piece here. And since I can't get in there, I couldn't take this apart to actually replace the spring. And the spring loaded. Let's see if I can find something like this wrapped around. But of course it broke off. There's that piece and the other piece here. It broke off, as you can see. So I don't have that replacement. I don't have wire, but I happen to have that thing. So I stuck it in there. Happened to be just long enough. It's up there, and I don't think it gets in the way, so we will see if it works. So that was my way of rigging it to make it work. So if you can see back there, you can see it's just grabbing up on that pulley and it's just pulling it just a little bit. Just enough to keep tension on there. Okay, here's how we're going to attempt to do this. Look at my duct tape on this thing. I'm going to set this right here. Put this right down here. Go to the spot. Just lightly set it right there. I can feel where it's grabbing. Just so I can see it. Maybe that's it. All right, let's see. Okay, I just twisted it. Let's see. Let's see if the thread's caught. Oh man. It worked. Check that out. Caught the threads right on it. So now I should be able to thread it with the screw underneath it. You can see it's on. Look at that. Okay, now to screw it down the rest of the way. Just take a screwdriver there, force it, and then I'll drill it up with the cordless drill underneath. All right, the moment of truth. Here we go. Let's see if this spring works. All right, go ahead. Ah, that's the clicking we want to hear. Yeah, and then go back up the other way. Let it go down, and there it is going down with that little clutch. All right, go back up. Working great. Keep going. Springs he's pulling. It's not hitting anything. It just works. There we go.